You have an amazing array of roles. I mean, from your Oscar-winning performance in Monster to your comedic cameos in Arrested Development, and now in something like The Road. How do you decide a role is for you when you've done so many different kinds of roles? Is there a constant?
There really isn't. You know, I've a lot of times used the analogy of falling in love, because in a way I think it's very much like that. You know, I don't think that you have a set of rules, or, you know, I think sometimes you just feel something, and I guess for me it's just to always try and stay as honest to that feeling, you know, that reaction, that initial reaction. I think when you start muddling it up with, you know, what you think people want to see or what you think will be a success, I think those are the times that you really just kind of set yourself up for disappointment. So, you know, it's very nice that I can sit here today and really say that I make my decisions based on what really just, for some weird reason, makes me fall in love with it.
Well, this is quite a movie to fall in love with. It's challenging, it's depressing, it's hopeful, it's very moving, and your part in it is really just heartbreaking, and I mean that in the most positive way. Just a wonderful job you've done in this movie.
Oh, thank you very much.
So what about The Road made you fall in love with it? For instance, when you agree to be in a movie that's based on a book, do you feel a need to read the book, or do you go straight off of the script?
Well, in this case, I did read the book way before I knew that I would be in the movie. A really good friend of mine, Nick Wexler, produced this film. I've done 5 movies with Nick. He's been a long, good, solid, loyal friend to me, and we both had read the book, and we were just casually talking about how much we loved the book, and then I think, like, you know, whatever it was, like close to a year later, he must have brought me up to the director and to Vigo, when they called and they said, he said, you know, I know you love this book. Why don't you come and do this? So I was really honored, because I did really love this book, and I loved everybody who was involved with bringing it to the big screen. And so, you know, my character is not really that much in the book, and it was really kind of exaggerated in the story by the writer of the screenplay, and usually that kind of stuff scares me a little bit, because you want to stay authentic to the book. But I have to say, both Cormac McCarthy and John Hillcoat felt that this was a real honest translation, or enlargement of her, and I have to say I feel the same way. So I love the book. I really do. I'm a huge Cormac McCarthy fan.
Well, you made every on-screen moment count, ladies and gentlemen. Charlize Theron and Viggo Mortensen star in The Road. It is one to see, and one of my favorite movies all year, and I see a lot of movies. So, Charlize, thank you very much for your time today.
That's so nice. Thank you very much.